In this context, what Paul is doing as he is writing this letter to the church in Rome is he's showing that every man, every woman, every boy, every girl, Jew, Gentile, it doesn't matter, but they are guilty before God. That their record of obedience before Him is insufficient. They are reckoned as guilty through union with Adam, and not only that, but their deeds manifest a heart that is far from God. Here, especially beginning in chapter 2, he's dealing with the Jews. Now, it's relevant for us because what the Jews were then is what we are today, in the sense that they were the Old Testament church. And so here he is opening up for us that merely being in the covenant and sitting in the pews and knowing things about God, confessing right doctrine, doesn't mean that you're any less guilty or condemned. The Jews were different from the Gentiles in that they possessed the revelation, the oracles of God. They were circumcised, or you might say in our way, they were baptized. They knew about God. They were the same as the Gentiles in that they, also unified in Adam, possessed a sinful nature. They, like the Gentiles, had a record of law-breaking. They, like the Gentiles, had a verdict from God, guilty, and they, like the Gentiles, needed forgiveness. And so to arouse them to this reality, Paul warns them of a future judgment in verse 5. After thy hardness and impenitent heart, treasurest up to thyself wrath against the day of wrath and revelation of the righteous judgment of God. So Paul is going to the future. He is saying, whatever you may think or confess now, there's coming a day when God will judge your disobedience.